What's up, guys? Willie here. So happy to be back with you all. So we're just really excited to be back. We're sorry that we took a leave of absence. Casey and I have just really been trying to do things differently for a while. And just trying to focus on our own lives, you know, because it's a little hard to balance both sometimes. But that's not what matters. What matters is you guys, the fans, so we're out here doing it for you. So let's get it started today. Casey, what are we making?
Lobster mac, dude.
Lobster mac and cheese.
Lobster mac and cheese, bro.
We're getting a little fancy, and that's okay. You know why? School year's almost over. It's time to celebrate. Let's get into it. All right.
Tonight for my lobster mac, I'm using mild cheddar, Italian 5 cheese, and shell noodles.
As always, this can buy you at your neighborhood Walmart. We bought all this shit today. Is the lobster. This is going to be $15 for 2 tails. Hell of a price, frozen lobster. Doesn't say where it's from, but you know what? We're going to trust it today because we bought it at Walmart. So these little guys right here, we have the lobbies out. I call them bugs sometimes. And it also came with 2 complimentary sticks of butter. Nice touch. What we're going to do with those today is we're going to be boiling them in here for about 3 to 4 minutes. Once that water is fully boiling, it's not right now, but it's getting there.
What up?
So, what's up? You know, fun fact, lobster come from salt water, so it's almost feeling like they're back at home when they're in it, and that's why we do that. Because when they open up and they want to kick thoroughly when they feel like they're back at home.
Okay, ready. So tonight we're using my mom's homemade macaroni and cheese recipe. So what we're first going to do is put the shell noodles in the boiling water.
So the key is here, folks, you want to gently shake those little fuckers right there into the water. Just let them really lay in there. Lobbies are in. Let's get it. In here for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just let them fucking boil in there like a hot little bath. And remember, this is salt water. So in case you guys are wondering what this a little white coating is up here, that's actually the fat burning off, boiling out of the lobster right here. Fun fact for you.
What's up, guys? I'd like to give a shout out to my mom.
Beth!
For the recipe, you know, it's tight.
Shout her out for the Cayman Islands trip too. We were balls deep there.
We're gonna take our first layer of mac and just run cheddar cheese all the way through, Italian 5 cheese. And we're not gonna put that as heavily as the cheddar because no one really likes Italian 5 cheese. You know? It's just for color. That's what my mom says. Alright, you guys. Take a thin layer of lobster and put it in on the first layer of the mac. Alright, now we're gonna put in a second layer.
Yes, dear.
Mom, do I put tin foil over it?
Yeah, did you put some milk in it?
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
We're putting lobster in it, Beth.
Just a little bit, like a half a cup of milk. Don't drown it.
Yeah.
And then cover it with tin foil. If you want to jack the temperature up to 375, then you won't have to cook it as long. Then you can get away with like a half hour.
Okay.
Even 400. Just watch it, okay?
Okay, goodbye, Mom. I love you.
Bye, I love you.
She's so
Fucking saint. That lady's a fucking saint, dude.
Fucking say it!
Well, in there. Along with the lobster that we sprinkled on. We don't have that much lobster. We're kind of poor.
Fun fact, that's known as lathering.
Yeah, this
Or
is
layering, depending on what part of the country you live in.
My dad likes to call it a lather job. The final touch, and what makes it Mom's homemade recipe.
Oh man, that brings back some memories, doesn't it?
The last step is a thin layer of panko breadcrumbs. And now we're gonna put it in the oven at 400 degrees for around 25 to 30 minutes.
You filming?
What up, 212?
Where's the speaker, dog?
I want a brand new house on an episode of Cribs and a Lobster Mac I can ease all in and a 10
Bogaski's recipe sets the bar high, or sets the standard. I don't know.
Lobster Mac. This is what it's all about. This is the meal that fuels all meals. Motherfucker, get in line.
Like, why do you have to?
Oh, yeah. Should I get an official taste?
Yeah. We should put some pepper on it.
Official taste, number 1. Cheers. Fucking hot. Oh, fuck, man. That's good.
And now, why don't we all
Oh,
just
Lord, Jason made another one. Hot like cocaine in the age. Pull up rockin' all white like I'm God. Put him up like a kite if he try me. Got him watching my life is exciting.
we decided this Lobster Mac is so good that dishes are canceled.
Sure, we're gonna watch a movie instead. But a couple things before we close. Thank you for watching. Also, shout out Katie Pringle. I'm sorry you couldn't be here to watch this episode live. I know you wanted that. Shout out.
Yeah, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my mom for the recipe.
Shout out.
Just being a great gal.
You know, I think the good thing about this meal is Casey and I both combined some knowledge. My knowledge of lobster, obviously with my history of being from the coast from California. And then Casey combined his rural homemade mac and cheese from PA. And that was called synergy. 2 different things working together.
And one thing, if people with men in the kitchen really has is synergy.
Yes. And so thank you from all of us. Good night. This has been Men in the Kitchen.